Among the many benefits, they seriously reduce emissions by using electricity instead of oil and gas. By eliminating gas motors, they're cheaper to run. Most don't need maintenance beyond an occasional chain sharpening. Some saws are also so quiet that not only will they be less disturbing to your neighbors and wildlife, but there's also less of a chance they'll impact your hearing. Finding the perfect electric chainsaws can be overwhelming with so many options available, each offering unique features, benefits, and price points. To make your decision easier, I've done extensive research, analyzed countless reviews, and curated a list of the best electric chainsaws from trusted brands. These products are specifically chosen to help people like you find comfort and support. For pricing and additional details, don't forget to check the description below. Now, let's dive straight into the video. Number 1. Greenworks GS18182 V18. Greenworks GS181 has the power and torque of a 50 cubic centimeters gas engine with a more reliable, efficient, and economical brushless electric motor. It runs on a 4Ah82V battery, the biggest battery of the saws on this list. The battery has exceptional life. Greenworks optimized it for performance in the tool as well as efficient charging. It's Bluetooth enabled, so we could register it and track its performance. With Bluetooth, we always know which battery is the oldest. And when we loaned one to a neighbor, Bluetooth reminded us to get it back. The GS181's motor provided instant high torque, zero maintenance, and zero exhaust cutting with decreased vibration and noise. We used this saw's predecessor for 2 years, and while it was a fantastic second saw, it didn't have the power to fell the largest trees. The thinner blade felt too delicate to fell big hardwoods. This tough, powerful big brother crushed any tree felling, trimming, or log sawing project we threw its way, including forestry work. To operate this saw, we filled the clear oil reservoir with chain oil. Because the reservoir is translucent, it was easy to monitor chain oil levels on the fly. That's important because, unlike a gas saw, we didn't need to refill the oil. On gas saws, we typically refuel and refill the oil at the same time. The saw's automatic oiler applied oil to the bar, and chain is needed to ensure durability and smooth functioning. Number 2. DeWalt XR1220V Battery Chainsaw Kit. Electric chainsaws are still fairly new to the power tools market. And for those unsure about the jump, a budget option offers a low cost of entry opportunity to see what the fuss is all about. The WN40V Max Lithium-Ion 16-inch brushless chainsaw, $179, doesn't ask a lot and performs on par with many of the saws we've tested to date. As the ideal garden saw, the WN is more suited to brushing out an overgrown lot than felling trees, but we had no problem using it for that task. The 40-volt battery is about the middle of the pack when it comes to e-saws, and we used the WN for full days of trail work before it needed to be recharged. Thankfully, WN knows when to tag in the big guns where it counts, and the 16 Oregon bar is a welcome sight on this saw. While not a burly unit, the lightweight bar is designed to limit kickback, and we had no issues with it overheating when running hard.as with many power tools. It's important to consider the brand and system you'll be investing in, and while WN does offer up several other 40V lawn and garden tools, the budget brand may not be the tool ecosystem you're looking to go all in on. For those already plugged into a big-name battery system, it may be best to spend the extra dough to keep battery cross compatibility. But if an electric chainsaw is a one-off purchase or the beginning of your power tool collection, the WN40V Max Lithium-Ion 16-inch brushless chainsaw may be the ticket. It certainly won't take a bite out of your wallet like some other serious saws will. Number 3. Greenworks Tin Brushless Pole Saw. For most people, a pole saw falls in the N+1 category as a non-essential. But once you've used this pole saw, you'll wonder how you ever lived without it. With a small chainsaw at the end of a 3-piece pole that extends up to 10 feet, this Greenworks Tin Brushless Pole Saw, $179, is ideal for maintaining trails and driveways, cleaning up storm damage, pruning fruit and ornamental trees, and getting to broken branches that are higher than you can reach. The saw, which has an automatic chain oiler, is on an angle at the end of the pole. That provides a great angle for sawing overhead tree limbs and helps with precision. The angled head also directs the weight of the saw down for a gravity assist with cuts. The 3-section 10-foot poles gave 11 feet of reach. It twists to adjust, to engage the saw. We pressed on the release and pulled the trigger in the handle at the end of the pole farthest from the saw. That's also where the battery lives, which kept the weight low and acted as ballast to help control the saw overhead. When we cut a limb and it got hung up in the tree, a branch hook at the base of the saw helped us pull it down. We also used the branch hook to hang the saw when alternating between the pole saw and the chainsaw. The 10-inch pole saw ran on the same batteries and used the same charger as the Greenworks GS18182 V18-inch chainsaw. It is a great tool for an ambitious homeowner, but is also capable of handling professional jobs. Number 4. Ryobi 40V HP 18-inch brushless chainsaw. Powerful and aggressive. Ryobi's 40V HP 18-inch brushless chainsaw, $369, rivaled more expensive saws with its ability to fell trees and cut firewood. While it wasn't as powerful or long-lasting, it is powerful enough for small projects and semi-frequent use, and it gave us a lot of bang for the buck. The saw's load sensing, brushless motor auto-adjusted the saw's power levels to what was needed to cut. Using it, we cut a wedge from a 10-inch birch and then dropped it with confidence. A mechanical chain brake protected us from kickback and let us disengage the chain anytime we wanted to stop the saw. It was placed comfortably, so we didn't knock it accidentally, but could easily engage it when we needed it. In past Ryobi saws, some users have complained there wasn't sufficient space between the handle and the chain brake, so it engaged unintentionally. The clear oil reservoir was a handy window that let us keep track of our chain oil level. And the tool in the handle was handy for tightening the chain, though smaller than what's usually spec'd with the chainsaw. It clips into the handle, so we always had it. But we sometimes needed to use a branch or other tool to remove it from its storage area. Number 5. Ego Power Plus CS 1800. Quickly lop up logs for an evening fire, clear trees for a new trail, or simply keep your bushes tamed in the front yard. The Ego Power Plus CS 1800, $330, is a lightweight and affordable saw. As one of the lightest e-saws on this list, and with an impressively long battery life, we were able to bring this tool deep into the woods on backcountry trail work and perform endless tasks around the house before having to put it back on to charge. For simple to moderately taxing jobs, this easy-to-use saw will have you questioning why you used gas guzzlers in the first place. This chainsaw is a cinch to use right out of the box, and the battery charges up lightning fast about 30 minutes. Throw in some chain lube, and you're ready to go. While we wish the saw came with a case for an easier carry, we schlepped this to some remote areas for trail work, and for the power it brings, we were shocked at how easy it is to handle. Its high-efficiency brushless motor delivers 6,800 RPM with the power to cut through moderately large trees or branches, and the 56V 5Ah battery keeps it humming along for hours. The 16-inch bar is just about perfect for most trail building and home maintenance tasks we encounter, and the tool-free chain adjustment means we can quickly and easily make tweaks without disrupting our workflow. This isn't the beefiest or most powerful saw on the market, but we were pleasantly surprised by how fast it slices through moderately large branches and how long the battery lasts while on remote jobs. While testing, a few cons did surface. Namely, the plastic bucking spikes aren't very prominent or sharp and don't bite into large logs well, meaning you don't get the most effective pivot point to work with for large diameter cuts. Since we generally use this for smaller logs and branches, this isn't much of an issue, but was noticeable on a couple of occasions. Additionally, it has a pretty slow wind-up time, which isn't a deal-breaker, but does slow down workflow a bit. That's it for today. I create helpful videos like this every day, so make sure to subscribe to my channel for more. If you're looking for additional details or want to check the product prices, you'll find all the information in the description. Have questions or need assistance? Feel free to drop a comment below.